Welcome back to the show, guys. Once again, this is MX Live. For the next hour, please sit back, relax, enjoy. And today, who do I have with me? Just introduce yourself.
Okay, so I'm here, man. I'm here. This is what's up, man.
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
Charlie,
good. How was the weekend?
as I always ask you, okay, how's my weekend? I was home, you know. I'm always home.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alone?
Calm weekend. Alone, of course.
Okay.
Alone, of course. How was your weekend?
Like I told you on Friday, there was nothing big over the weekend, so I was also home.
You sure?
Yeah, I was home.
Wow, it's very interesting. It's interesting to hear you had a calm weekend.
I had a calm weekend. I was home. No, I think later in the night I went out.
Okay.
So I was home during the day. I met Kwesi at Republic. I met Space.
Kwesi Arthur?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was out, man. You were born.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So we spoke for a while. Yeah. So yeah, he's got some stuff coming up. So yeah, once it's officially out there, we'll talk about
Talking about events, there are actually two major events coming up, which we're going to discuss during the latter hours of the show. But the brand new week, it's a brand new week. Wishing everyone the absolute best. Those at work, those staying home, those working from home, we're here to make sure you have an even more enjoyable experience. Please send me messages once again at MX24GH on every single platform. What do you think about relationships amongst co-workers? Let me start it like that first.
You know the thing is that most of the time, even familiarity becomes a problem when you get too familiar with people you even work with. So when it becomes relationship, then it's
you think it can work?
It can work because most of the time when you're dating the person, there is this kind of love affection attached to it.
Okay.
So when you're doing
I have a lot of experience with it.
So when you do something, you're doing based on your affection you have for the person, not because of the person's output or efficiency
or ethics.
So most of the time, when emotions are attached to something, then it becomes something.
Have you ever been in a situation like that?
No. Have you?
Nah.
Okay.
Is there anyone you like that you're working with so far? Because again, we're going to get to the story, but these things happen. Is there anyone you're working with? Come on.
No.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Wow.
Are you?
Wow. I mean, I'm a loving person, so I just like.
But we are saying in that area, like in the relationship area, that's what you've not throughout your journey in the media space.
Please send me messages at MX24GH on every single platform. Now, this is to say, Jackie's manager, a brother and a friend of mine.
Electro Mirror.
That's what everyone used to call him. Electro Mirror. He recently spoke on the fact that he doesn't think it's right for managers, him as a male, to work or to be in a relationship with a female artist and also have a working relationship at the same time. We're going to look at it from another angle as well as the show goes on. But what do you think? Because this thing has been
and
people have been talking about
I'm very happy Electro Mirror is talking about this. And whether you like it or not, Electro Mirror is one of the best managers in the country right now and even in the continent. When you look at what he has done with Jackie, when you look at the time frame where Jackie broke out into mainstream music and now where Jackie is and the kind of collaboration and the kind of trends Jackie is in, that should tell you that he's really doing the work. And for him to come out to say that, and I'm very happy for him to see that, because we hear people like Bulldog talk about the fact that you can't manage somebody without having an affair with the person. And it's, they've openly said that several times on TV, that that's why he doesn't want to manage artists.
Or like a female artist?
Yeah, female artist.
Okay.
So for me to see Electro.
But why do you think this is more so important to understand that you?
For him voicing out tells that, most of the time when you hear people like Bulldog, Kwame A+, and the likes talking about the fact that they can't manage an artist, a female artist, without having that relationship with the person, it breaks people down. There are young female artists who are like, so can't I have my own relationship at the same time do my work? Can't you appreciate my work for my work and not because of the affiliation or the affection you have for me? And that is an issue. Recently we heard what Felina was talking about the fact that the boyfriend is not even an artist. He's not even a music person. So the boyfriend supports her one way or the other. But when it comes to the work, you have to take it to somebody who is music inclined, somebody who is a music investor. And we see these big people in the industry talk about it, that, you know, be so, you know, for work so, you know, for do. And Electro Mirror is doing very well with Jackie. And for Electro Mirror to come out to say that this is a hope and more or less like, how do I put it? It's some
okay. So this is what he said. Yes. This is what he said. He said, For me, it's what I want to get out of the person, not about gender. There are times when I did not have good times with men. Here I am having a good working time with a woman, so there's no problem at all. So I think, okay, he also added this, if your interest is in the business, I believe one must invest his or her time in making sure the business thrives rather than affection. As far as I am concerned, I cannot do that. There are several examples of artists dating their managers over the world. Wizkid had a child with his female manager. The question remains that what will be the future of their work when the relationship is no more? So I guess, okay, now from another angle, a female managing a male, can't that work?
No, I think it doesn't work. We've seen, look, Kwabna, the same scene. There are a lot of artists there, but I mean, I think, look, let's separate when you realize you have affection for the
that's what I was going to ask you. What if it is starting to
I think you should quit the work.
You've worked with someone for 5 years, and out of nowhere,
Queen Ashen.
Yeah,
this is how the Queen Ashen came about on social media, because the guy who was dating her managed her at the same time. Now the relationship didn't go on. They are fighting over Instagram account, Facebook account, and all these things. And it's not right. When affection comes in, and I think it spoils the relationship. So for me, I wouldn't endorse that. I wouldn't love to see artists working with their managers having relationships and all that. And it's it's bad, man, bro. Like, I don't know what you think of it. I don't think
for
it's
me
right.
Personally, I don't think I could do that.
And even when
this is a personal thing to work with a manager, and I don't think I could do it. But the thing is, on a grander scale, in terms of business, because some people might say when you have an affectionate relationship, they tend to look out for you more, because now your interest becomes their interest more so. I mean, from the get-go, it is a business. We understand that you eat, I eat. We have percentages. But when it gets to the point where we're dating, I look out for you. I put you first, because again, the more you win,
and Jason, that's where the issue comes in.
Is there something to be said?
Jason, that's where the issue comes in. The issue comes in where you love the person, so you're pushing the work. So when the person is doing stuff that are not even good, you can't even say it, and you are blinded. You are blinded. You are not seeing the right things. You're not even able to critique the artist very well. You understand? So for me,
okay. So what if there's a situation where you have to choose? Do you think let's say you're managing a female artist. You said you wouldn't, but let's say you're dating her, and it comes. No, you're working with her, right? And it gets to the point where now affection is coming up, emotions are getting involved. Do you think they should choose the affectionate side, or they should choose the business side? Now, someone will say, "Oh, choose the business," but again, if you choose the affectionate side, you can also cancel the business.
Yeah. So, like I'm saying, if it happens, if it happens to me personally, if it happens to me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try as much as possible to put the work out there, because the more important reason why we came together is because of the work. And relationships comes in. Sometimes you can tell who you want to love and who you don't want to love. Am I lying?
Yeah, I think
there are times you can control it. You can tell yourself, no, this person doesn't fit it. This person, let's step back a little bit. And when you see that kind of a connection coming, you can stop it. You understand? And if you think it's still persisting, just maybe you guys should find a way out to separate or something, support him from afar or something, or get somebody closer to the person. Because I feel like it shouldn't be so. Look, Jason, there are young people coming to the music scene who, hearing these stories, is pushing them away. They are young, some of them are already in a serious
when there's no consent involved, that's something totally different, which should not be condoned, because a relationship should always be mutual. But if it's not the case, then that's something on a different scale.
So for me, I think big shout out to Electro Mirror for coming out to say something like this, because already I've heard people trying to whisper stuff like that. Oh, maybe something is going on between Jackie. The kind of work he puts in Jackie.
Yeah, but what I even wanted to say is that someone like him and Jackie, they've proven that a male and a female can work together. They're not the only ones who've proven this.
I think Electro Mirror even sees Jackie as a younger sister.
Yeah,
because he started supporting Jackie.
Yeah, why do you think that conversation was a man and a woman should never work together in terms of managing in the creative space?
Women are very, very sensitive. Most of the time when you're going on shows, she has to do makeup, she has to go do the hair, you have to be around her, check up on her. All that kind of thing makes you become very, very close and attached to them. Normally, when you call an artist for an interview, then sometimes you see, even at events, then you see the man tell you that, oh, she did come, she did won't.
It's how you handle the situation.
So it's like you become very close. So you know almost everything about her, because you roll with her, you go with her. Everywhere she goes, you are with her. Even when she's on set and she's shooting music videos, you are there. You want to ensure that she's safe, she's good. the makeup is okay for her, the dress she's wearing fits her well. So you become very attached to her to the extent that you feel like she's your responsibility. And now so sometimes female artists overshadow even the guy's wife or the fiancé, because totally when you go to their call log, it's always the guy, it's always the lady that they are talking to.
Yeah.
And I've spoken to most of these artists, and look, sometimes they can even tell you, oh, please, we don't want to talk to her about this. She doesn't like this. She even know her likes and dislikes because she's very close to her. You understand? So I think that's the reason why these things happen. But moving forward, we have to stay professional, and we have to make sure we met for a project.
And in terms of staying professional, do you think a story like this, where you can see from Electro Mirror's point of view, is very professional?
Oh yes.
Do you think it breaks that stereotype?
Yeah. And I think Electro Mirror, Electro Mirror right now he has some kind of leverage. He has some kind of I don't know how to do it, like prospects or something to say that look, Electro Mirror has done it. He's doing it. So for him to come out to say something like this, yeah, there is room for more improvement. There's a way out. There is an option. It may stop soon. You understand? And you know one thing, I think moving forward, if you do not have the VGME, Jackie came with another person.
Okay.
Later, Electro Mirror came in.
Okay.
So I feel like most of the time, in as much as you guys are closer, some of the roles you have to delegate. So that the attachment will reduce, the kind of contact. It's true, Jason. You know, you're a human being. When you become close to somebody, then you start generating affection with them. So I think moving forward, you should try as much as possible to also delegate or give some positions out to people. Or you can take care of this. Okay, she's got an interview with this person. Oh, I think you should go with her. You understand? So that she can have that kind of feeling and feel free and not only rely on you. Most of the time, they rely on their managers on everything. Even what they wear, they wanted to pass a comment, they want him to say something about it. Even when they're having relationship issues, they have to come and tell.
But yeah, that's what I was about to say. It mustn't, I don't think it's easy, when you have different dynamics. I mean, a man and a woman. And then this is, in the media, people are talking about, oh, because you're so successful, that means there was a relationship. Well, like you said, it's probably just professional.
Yeah, and you know, people.
It mustn't be easy, right?
I don't know. Some time back when they dropped a song where there was this scene about Bullet's wife coming to catch them in bed and all that, and it was just for the music video. And I think it was very, very bad. It was a bad precedent. Even though you got the bars, even though the song trended, but then this is the kind of ideology that is sticking in the minds of people, that you cannot date somebody and work with the person professionally at the same time, which is wrong. Young and upcoming actor coming, you will get one few bad people in there, one few wrongs there, but then I think we shouldn't even project it. You understand? Our music videos and the like. People keep saying Sefa and D Black and all that, but you know Sefa has Iman always with him. You understand?
And again, like these, even like you're saying, these people have broken that stereotype of we can still be opposite sex, but we can be professional about what we're doing. Because
so me, I'm very happy. Electro Mirror.
He's come out and
and Electro Mirror, if you know Electro Mirror, you know he will talk about these things. He's very vocal. You can't stop him.
He is. Shout out to him, man. And like you said, I can't say how proud I am enough of him because he was on YouTube.
Jackie's about to drop a new song though, so I'm excited about that one. He was on YouTube doing his thing, and all of a sudden Electro Mirror flipped the music.
Working with Jackie, one of the biggest artists right now. So like I said, with something like this, when I heard something like this, and knowing the relationship they have even behind the scenes, it's very professional, and there's something to be learned there. And there's so many stereotypes in the world we are right now. Imagine what people in the creative space have to deal with. So again, it can be done, and it is being done. Please send us messages at MX24GH. What do you think? What do you think about managers and their artists? Male, female, male working together. Is it possible? Is that stereotype stopping people, like you said, from working together? Let's see. There is something to be learned there. Once again, at MX24GH on every single platform, and the hashtag is MX Live. Last week or so, we're talking about the gospel space, gospel music as a whole, and I mean, per what we discussed and what we've seen, it's doing very well, and it seems like it's not going to stop anytime soon.
It is doing very well, and I'm happy. Now, gospel music is being treated as a business, just like the secular artists are being treated for some time now. Most of the time, gospel artists keep complaining that they see their work as administration and not performance and not businesses. So even investors don't want to even come in. The thing is that we not get investors for the music industry. So even the gospel people are complaining, it's really, really serious. But I think over the period, we are seeing gospel artists doing annual concerts. Tehila, Dan Hamilton, experience concerts and all these things.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm very, very excited about it, and I like what the VGM is also doing. In 2017, where Joe Metto won Artist of the Year, now Diana Hamilton won last year, and I think it's in the right direction. So for me, this is an avenue for more of the young people who wants to come in that space to come in big. Because there's space for
now them. This story I didn't get to. Maybe you can explain it to me. At a point, I considered quitting the VGMAs for some time, Joe Metto. So, like, I heard this. Now, when I heard the reason is what I didn't understand. I didn't read the quote. He said, to be honest, a time came when I decided to withdraw a bit from the scheme. The decision was to encourage others to also have the feel of winning the award so that it will make enjoyable and serve as a fair playground. So this is what he said. Let me read something. He said, to be given an Artist of the Year or any other category, the organizers take into consideration the work you have done, shows you have performed, and a whole lot, but people are not aware. Post-award commentaries, bashing does not worry me at all. Everyone has an opinion, and you cannot take it away from them. There are a lot of issues that go into one winning an award, but when you try to explain to people, they're not interested, except for the fact that they think you don't deserve it. Now, that's something I agree with, you know. For an artist like him to put in so much work, and even Kanye West said this, he said, you work so hard, and at the end of the year, they tell you you're a loser. You know, that's crazy, right? Because you have all these nominations, and look at the people that didn't win. You know, we always hail the people that did win. To some extent, rightly so, but for the people that didn't win. And he was saying, you know, this is just by the way, how he thinks we should look at awards and award shows. Okay, that's by the side. Now to what he said he wanted to relax for people to win. I've never heard this before. What's your take on this?
I actually don't want to understand what he's saying. I just don't want to understand it because
maybe he's being nice.
No,
you know, because maybe I think I've met him, but we've never spoken. So maybe Joe's just being nice.
Twice or thrice, I've spoken to him a couple of times. And Joe Metto has always been a humble guy. You can't take that one away from him. And I know he's coming out from a humble perspective and a humility. That, you know, he's one Artist of the Year, one Gospel Song of the Year, Gospel Artist of the Year, and all that. So for me, I think that was the reason why he's saying that. And then I feel like, but I don't think you should say that because look, MOG has come to pick Gospel Artist of the Year before. I think last year or so. Diana Hamilton has come to pick it up. Celestine Donko has come to pick it up. So there has been varieties ever since he won what's the name? The Artist of the Year in the Gospel Song and all these things. And even just the ended Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. He won Gospel Artist of the Year. But Hoima Mercy won Gospel Song of the Year. There is dynamism. People are winning and people are... For me, I think you shouldn't say that, okay, so if I'm going to win, because I'm winning several times, and it's like you have won it over the, like, consecutively. No. I don't get
but I think he meant that when he won it, that's when he considered taking a step back. I don't know. You know, maybe I need to talk to him some more.
Stonebwoy has and I'd love to interview him. Artist of the Year for how many times?
Yeah, because the reason why I'm saying this, I've never seen this, and I always say on this show, it's about opinions and perspectives. I think we need to understand what he's saying more so, because look at this. What if he was, I don't know, but what if it's so, maybe at that point he felt like there wasn't as much, again, there wasn't a lot of dynamics in the gospel space. So that's when he felt
but
like
there was a time where Joe Metto was the only one.
So would he be right if he said that?
No, but I'm saying, even though he was relevant in that period where he won those couple of awards, after there are people who have picked the award. You can check the numbers, the records. There are people who have picked it, and even both Twin Music and VGMA. There's Emoji here, there's Hima Messi here, there's Celestine Donko here, there's...
Okay, let me ask you this. If Joe Metto, right, had won the VGMA Artist of the Year, let's just say, for 8 years in a row, would you have understood the statement more so?
Yeah.
That's when you'd have understood.
Yeah, because he has not
So it's all about context.
And I feel like, he has not won even the Gospel Artist of the Year or the Gospel Song of the Year consecutively. Let's say 3 times, 2 times, back to back. No. You understand? So for me to say, I don't really get him though. Probably he should come back to explain it better for us.
Yeah, because I've never heard this before.
Yeah.
But maybe he's just a nice guy.
I know he's a nice guy. No,
I mean, like,
guy,
to that extent.
I still don't get it. Probably. Yeah, because I feel like.
Okay, but what do you think this says for young artists?
Well, this is simple. This is a clear indication that Joe Metal is ready to help young people. This tells us that Joe Metal is willing to work with up and coming acts. This tells us that Joe Metal is looking forward to giving the space and platforms to young people. So if you're a young person out there and you want to do gospel music, I think you should draw closer to Joe Metal. Because for him to even say that he wants to give room for young and upcoming guys.
Yeah, I mean, if he has any money and it's too much, Joe, I don't mind sending you my number in the DM, you know?
So for
send some money.
And I think last week we spoke about the fact that Joe Metal talking about instrumentalists to be paid at churches and all that. That should Joe Metal really wants the young people to take over.
Yeah.
You understand? And I'm happy he's saying something like that. For young people, for Jamo now.
Again, I think with a statement like this, it might be a bit misconstrued.
Exactly.
That's why I said I really love to talk to him to get his perspective because, like you said, it's about context. What if he had won the award 8 years in a row and he said this? Or what if he said this when he won the awards? It's like, okay, I don't feel like I want to win again. I want people to win. Because he said he felt like...
So again, it's about excited context. When he won.
It's about context. So I'd really love to speak to him to understand more. So
but because, anytime he speaks to Joe Metal about awards, he keeps telling you, when I pick it, fine. If I don't pick it,
yeah, that's something I like about him. You know, it seems like he's all about the work. And that's something that's to be learned.
Joe Metal, are you gonna pick something? He's like, when it comes our way, fine. When it doesn't come our way, we work more. And people deserve it. He's that kind of a person. So that one you can't take.
So maybe let's see how it goes. But you know, on the show, it's all about support. I say it's all about understanding.
You can't drop an album and all that. Not pick gospel artist of the year. You better did well.
He deserved it, right?
He deserved it.
Yeah. So as I was saying,
so I'm saying if Joe Metal doesn't want, to pick an award, then don't work. Because once you work out there, and the same, his fans will come and say, no, Joe Metal, you should have picked this an award. You should have picked this, you should have picked that. You understand? So
that's the thing. His fans wouldn't be happy if he doesn't win.
Because he's working.
Let's try and get him on.
Yeah, we have to.
Let's try and get him on, talk more about this. But anyway, since we're all about support here and understanding, let's enjoy some music from the man, Joe Metal. When we go back, we'll talk some more.
So easy.
Quick commercial break. When we get back, we have a couple more stories, then we'll sort everything out. Stay tuned in. Welcome back, guys. So yes, once again, big salute to Joe Metal. We're definitely going to keep on supporting him here, and that's what it's all about. You know, the gospel fraternity, you know, the hip hop space, the R&B culture, the Afrobeats. It's all about support on this show. So once again, big salute to Joe Metal. I've never spoken to him. I really love to have him on the show, so we get an understanding of where he's coming from, you know, as an artist and the things he speaks about. But before I let you go, we're talking about a couple of events off air. Tell me something. What's happening, man?
So okay, on Friday we have Wandeko coming to the country. It's a live concert.
Yeah, confirmed, right?
Late bar. Yeah, we have something coming up. Officially, will be outdoors. So we'll just wait for the partnership with us and Late. On Friday also, I think 10th of June is Mr. Drew's birthday.
Wait, so these two are happening on the same day?
You know, I'll be there.
Wow, how's that gonna work?
We're gonna play 6 and 8. More or less like a Xavi Iniesta vibe.
Okay, so but Wandeko, is he just coming to like perform, catch a vibe with his fans, or is it for like a specific reason?
Perform, catch a vibe
Something
with the fans.
Else.
That's the whole thing. Performance with a very loyal fans in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of vibe. Mr. Drew will be having.
Now let's talk about Mr. Drew.
Yeah. So Mr. Drew's birthday, he's actually looking at getting 60 of his fans together in a small space, an acoustic vibe, perform with them and all that. Okay. So that will be what we'll be going there to see what he's going to be doing for them. And I think I like what he's doing. You know, most of the time our artists have to get that kind of connection with their fans, and that would give them opportunity to ask some questions that they would love to ask.
So it's not just performing; they're going to like interact and stuff, right?
And then on Saturday, one of Ghana's favorite dancers, Incredible Ziggy, is having.
So wait, these first two shows on Friday,
and
next one's on Saturday. You're going to be busy, man.
You know.
Tell us about that one.
So yeah, dance fiesta, Afro Zig dance fiesta is happening at UPS Auditorium, and I'm hoping a lot of people will be coming through because there's a lot of activations and awareness created on all the campuses here in Accra and even on the streets of Accra. So I'm expecting a lot of people to come. This is the first time you're having a dancer have his own dance event.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will be passing through. Medical will be passing through. Some of our legends will be passing through. Our dance legends will be passing through. So yeah, you know there's Incredible Ziggy, and you know he's good at what he does.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Why do you think we have to support these events like this, even when they come into Ghana, you know, when our artists go there, we want to be supported. Why do you think they have to support artists like Wandeko, Mr. Drew, you know, inviting 6 of his fans, Incredible Ziggy?
Yeah, we have to amplify it, you know, we have to make it big. You know, some of these things, the projections is what makes it big. We talk about it, we promote it. Once you are talking about it, I'm talking about it, a lot of people hear about it, it's in the mind. Mr. Drew dropped Diana. Diana is still going on. When there's an event about Diana, it pushes the names. You know. Yeah. So once somebody is watching us right now, like, oh, Mr. Drew's going to an event. When you go to Mr. Drew's page right now, you see there's a new song there. Then you go and check it out. Yeah. So for us as a media house, for us as people in the media space, we need to keep talking about these things and then give them the necessary.
And do you think the media is doing enough now?
They should do, and I think they're doing.
Yeah,
well.
I always say, like, I feel like, you know, I'm close to the artists and I'm close to the medium also, and that's why I always say we have an obligation and a responsibility. But, you know, just promoting it or speaking about it once is one thing. Now, understanding why we should do it, I think, is another thing, right?
Oh yeah. Jason, it's very, very necessary that Mr. Drew on his birthday decided to have that kind of enclosed vibe with his fans, and I believe strongly, not only sitting here talking about it, also going there to cover it, to project it. You understand? We have following. Mr. Drew's got following. And that's the only way we can let people know. There are people who are glued to still traditional media.
Please, so when you're coming back next week after these events, I mean, you're going to be back this week, but when you come after the events, you want the footage, the interviews. You know you're going to be there, you know. Say hi to the ladies for me. Thank you so much for coming to this with the man Prudent, guys. Now I have my brother Tripsy coming on. Check out his music video. He's worked with the likes of Davido. He's traveling. He's releasing new content. Probably a new project coming soon. And this was about the show. Support, support, support. So check this out.
So easy.
Don't worry, baby, sometimes I'm gonna push over. You're hoping I tell me I'm gonna put a glove over. Nigga, I'm ready, finger, I'm gonna go over. Tell me to go and I wanna cross over. Tell me back, I'm gonna take over. When I'm riding on a freeway, move over, cause I'll ride you over. If you tell me something solid, I'll come over. Don't worry, baby, sometimes I'm gonna push over. You're hoping I tell me I'm gonna put a glove over. Nigga, I'm ready, finger, I'm gonna go over. To God, I wanna cross over. Tell me back, I wanna take over. When I'm riding on a freeway, move over, cause I'll ride you over. Take it to Ghana, it's your freeway to Ghana, it's your, it's a ticket to Ghana, freeway to Ghana,
And just like that, we're back, we're live, and I have the man who's been traveling all over, but he's back in Ghana. Welcome to the show, man. Chad, how have you been? It's been long.
Bro.
You're my brother, but I haven't seen you in so long. What's happening? What have you been up to, man?
Bro, work. You know how we do.
Yeah, tell us about you and the music space, you know, because I know you and I know like you're multi-talented. You could probably do anything else. You're very business-minded. And whenever we're talking even off, it's always about business, you know, and investing and all of these things. But why music?
You know me well. Like, music has been a part of me since high school days, you know.
Yeah.
And I think I wanted to pursue it after uni because I can't just let it go like that. Because I really love music, and you can tell,
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot to do in music, like music, the business-wise, everything. So,
and how's the journey been so far? We'll talk about the business part of it, but how's the journey been so far?
Well,
has it been easy?
It's not been easy, bro. Like, talk of distributions and plugs all over the global to plug it. It's hard to find, but we're still working. Day by day, my team is getting like...
And it seems like as difficult as it is or as easy as it is not, you're doing a very good job in terms of the business aspect. Let's talk a bit about that. Why is that so important to you? You know, like you said, plugging in, getting your music on platforms, working with international artists, how you look, the image, what you present to your fan base. Why is that so important?
Well, I feel like Ghana music, our mentality for Ghana music, we stuck here. We don't think about traveling, making big collabs with other artists from different... The agenda is to actually promote African music, like one African music, you get me? So connecting the South and the West and the East.
And how are you planning to change that narrative? Because what you're saying is actually true. I think Kamido said not too long ago that we should travel. You know, we have to go to these countries. He's in Nigeria. How are you guys trying to change that narrative?
Well, the people from the other side don't know about our sound, but they love it. So why don't we travel? Why are we focusing on just Ghana and Nigeria, even Togo, Cote d'Ivoire? You don't know. Like, recently I was in Namibia.
Yeah, that's what we're coming to talk about.
And before my performance, the way these people were like jamming to the sounds, like wow.
Now let's talk about that. You've been in South Africa, you've been in Namibia, and like you're saying, it's not just that we should stay in Ghana. We should go to Nigeria. We should have that home support. But what happened and what was the plan for you going to South Africa, then Namibia?
So actually, you know, my new record, Freeway, I have a South African artist on it and Nigerian artist, like Lady Do from South Africa and Davido from Nigeria. So when we dropped the original one, I did promo in just Ghana. So when we were about to drop the remix, we planned to like start it from South Africa because the southern part is also important. At least the West, we are doing the West, so we have to. So we went to South Africa, we went to Namibia, and we had a couple shows there. So,
And tell us about the Ghanaian sound. Like you were saying, but you said a little bit earlier, the Ghanaian sound in these countries, is it as prominent? Because, for example, I say on the show and even on other platforms, we always talk about we want to project Ghana. That's the plan, you know, Ghana to the world, so to speak. Is our music as prominent in other countries, per what you've seen?
Yes, if we plug it. If we plug it good, it will do well, because I feel like we focus too much on just Ghana. Maybe your song will not blow in Ghana, it will blow it somewhere else. So why focus just in Ghana? You get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying.
Like Kamido's got like a hit, and it's trending like topping charts and all that. Black Sherif, Promise. We are doing it, we can do it. So I feel like we should travel more.
Very
do
important,
more collab, bro. More collabs, because the people out there, they want to work. But if you don't go that side and they come here, like, they don't know you. Bro.
What would you say is the difference between our Ghanaian industry, you know, and theirs in terms of probably what we can learn, what we're not doing as right as we should? What do you think are the differences that you notice traveling as much as you have so far?
They take their traveling and their marketing serious. Like
marketing, right?
Marketing, the international marketing, the plugins, like working with big, I would say big distro and stuff like that. Like, that helps more. So I feel like if we open our market, can do better.
Do you think we're not doing that as much here?
We are doing, but
You can do more, right?
You can do more.
Nice one, Charlie. There's always something to learn.
Yeah.
Now, music, more so. Freeway. How did this song come about? I want to talk about the remix, but first of all, how was the song birthed, man?
So, big ups to my friend, producer, Neck Tunes, and Pablo, the owner of Ace Tantra.
Okay.
The two of them actually came out with the plan, like, when the studio, Neck Tunes was in Ghana, and so when the studio was like, Pablo's like, why don't you guys
That's big
something?
men.
Yeah. Why don't you guys do something on my piano? You should like put DJ P Raven. He's like the resident DJ at Ace Tantra. Just feature him, it's gonna be a hit. So fast forward, we just nagged like within 5-10 minutes, like we already did the bang. I was like, and I went to South Africa to link Lady Do. I linked up with Lady Do and we did the original song. Like we finished the song and it was a bang, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It was a bang.
It's crazy.
And this past December, this dirty December, bro, the video heard the song was like, yo.
Wow. Now that's what we're going to talk about. But we actually have the remix with the video. We're going to get more into that because, you know, the video is my guy. You know, I'm a big fan. And, you know, being a fan of you, to see you guys work together, it's incredible, you know, for the culture. For the culture muscle. So guys, check out this remix. Trip C. Okay, no, introduce it.
Guys, check out the remix for Freeway, Trip C, Davido, Neck Tunes, Lady Do, and P Raven. It's a bang.
They study call me boss. Trip C, but I don't say be different this time.
Yeah. Freeway.
Yeah, breeze.
Freeway.
Gay. I be to that man, every day down to now, on it.
Freeway.
I want to put some money in your body, cause I like it, I want it, your body, around it, you got me. Hey man, hey, follow DJ, make it easy, make it easy. Freeway, you're the I go, t-shirt, you're anybody, t-shirt. Don't take what I don't deserve, don't follow t-shirt. Yeah, I know you, yeah, I owe you. Freeway,
yeah. Do your thing, make I do my thing. Freeway, I do my own, you do your own. Freeway, okay.
Gay game.
Don't worry, baby, sometimes I'm a pushover. You can bring out me and get a foot to Glover. Naked, I'm my finger, man, take over. Tell me to go and I wanna cross over. Tell me back, I wanna take over. When I'm riding on a freeway, move over, cause I'll ride you over. Tell me something solid, I'll come over. Don't worry, baby, sometimes I'm a pushover. You can bring out me and get a foot to Glover. Naked, I'm my finger, man, take over. Tell me to go and I wanna cross over. Tell me back, I wanna take over. When I'm riding on a freeway, move over, cause I'll ride you over. It's your freeway to Ghana. It's a tip to Ghana. Freeway to Ghana. Let's take it to Ghana. It's a freeway to Ghana. It's a tip to Ghana. A freeway to Ghana. Do your thing, make I do my thing. Freeway, I do my own, you do your own. Freeway, I do my own, you do your own. Freeway,
big salute to my boy Young Stunner. He's actually watching. Very big fan of the show. Salute you, my brother. Salute you. Charlie, this video, first of all, your relationship with the video, because he's one of the biggest artists in Africa, and that cannot be overlooked. Tell us about how that working relationship is, man, and how this came about.
So big up to my friend, Sabi Boy. So he played this song. I think Davido heard a song in the club when he was in Ghana.
Okay.
He heard it from Eastern Trial and was like,
okay.
And Sabi Boy also played it to him multiple times.
Okay.
And his bouncer linked me on Instagram like, yo, I know him, like, he linked me like, yo, your song is hard, bro.
Yeah.
David made me play this song in his jet, like, I was like, oh.
Whoa, that was a vibe.
Bro, I was like,
yeah, on his jet, right? I like that, And how about,
but Davido is cool, like, we're cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, he's a cool person, like,
nice.
I respect him a lot, like, the love he showed.
Yeah.
When we went to Nigeria. We did a song in Ghana, December, we went to Nigeria, January to shoot a video.
Wow.
Support was crazy.
Wasting no time, right? And how about Neptunes, man? I mean,
Neptunes, that's my brother, you know.
Tell us about working with him, because, you know, for what he's done in the period he's been in the music industry is incredible, right?
Neptunes, big up to Neptunes, like, he's been a blessing in my life, like, he's been the one producing all my songs since day one. We go way back from high school, like, we went to the same school and stuff like that. And he's been like
it's good to hear, because to know that you guys have stuck together, and as big as you're getting, you know, still working together, that's a blessing, right?
That's family
nice
business.
So now you have, but before we get to what you're going to do next, the video.
Yeah.
That must have been expensive. You know, artists don't usually like to talk about. Tell us about how much did this video cost?
A lot.
How much, Tripsy? I'm not going to let you go without telling me. Because we talk about these things, you know, we have to shoot nice videos, but people don't know what goes into it. You know, give us a rounded figure.
You know, you say a figure and people will think you're lying, or...
I believe you. I've known you since day one. Tell me.
But I don't like to talk about...
Oh, Tripsy.
But I'll be like, say, this boy, the rush was...
No problem. I respect you, so I'm going to take that. But your music, you know, we're talking about the plan, getting on platforms and plugging in and traveling and working with artists like Davido. Do you finance your own music? Are you on a record label? How does that work?
No, I'm an independent artist.
Wow.
Like, I have my own movement, like, with the support of some friends, you get me?
Wow.
Yeah. So, my own thing. YBA Music.
That's dope. That's dope,
with
man.
the support with my team, like having Neptunes, my manager Timo, and my close friend Rami. Bro, we're working.
So we're just going to say the video was thousands of dollars. See the way he laughed at, like, just thousands of dollars, Charlie. Thank you so much for coming.
Thousands of dollars.
A lot more than that. I tried to get something out. But I mean, what's the plan moving forward before you leave us? Because you have this super hit. Charlie, any new music, any projects?
Yeah,
what's the plan, man?
soon. We'll drop another single soon. So we're still working on.
Shooting a video in Ghana?
Yeah.
Or beyond?
Yeah, this one have to be
Any features? Any features? Any more features?
Yeah.
Because you know, fans are always expecting
features. You know? Like I told you, it's all about connecting people from the other side.
I like that.
And the next one is I also got another artist from another country. So
yeah. This guy is working, man. This
guy's working. If you see Drake from us, no.
Oh, Drake! Oh, let's say amen to that. But Charlie,
you know how we had that.
Yeah, I know. I believe you, Charlie. You know, I always say on TV, and I'm like, let's support our own, let's push our own, and this is one of the best ways, you know, to have young guys like yourself, you know, pushing the culture, pushing the movement in terms of the style, the videos, the aesthetics, traveling, the features. Charlie, more grease to your elbows, please.
Thank you, bro.
This is your home, man. Come through anytime. Come and drop music. Always gonna hold you down, Charlie. Can't wait to look up in Paris one day, or New York, or, you know, anywhere else. Yeah, you'll be chilling on a private jet.
On a yacht.
Okay. Guys, you have time. I'm going to be at the same time tomorrow, 3 to 4 p.m. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please keep supporting my brother, man. He has so much more coming out.
My socials.
Yeah, add that.
I'm Tripsy, IAMTRIPCY, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, everywhere. Like, follow me. Let's push this movement.
You're going to get a lot of girls DMing you after that. You know that.
I beg you.
Are they allowed to? Are they allowed to? Are they allowed to?
Why not?
Why not? Guys, see you tomorrow, 3 to 4
Fans, they're all
p.m.
fans.
Salute, they're all fans. Peace out.